Welcome back, motherfucker. And guess what, bitch? I told y'all niggas Trump was coming. He coming for your ass. He coming for you. 1, 2, Trump coming for you. 3, 4, better lock them. Hey, look, no real shit though. We finna react to this motherfucking news clip. And then we finna get into some of this shit. They apparently have Mexicans riding out in LA and fucking trying to protest. But fuck all that. We finna get into this.
President Trump unleashing an immigration enforcement machine, carrying out his promise to secure our southern border and the northern one. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is visiting active duty military in El Paso, Texas, who are working alongside now Border Patrol agents. They've been there. The numbers are getting bigger per Trump. We have new images of the United States Marines arriving at Guantanamo Bay, where violent illegal immigrants will be detained. Also this, the Trump administration has been working round the clock to round up and deport criminal illegals on flights out of our country. Trump's crackdown has also sparked protesting across the country. In Dallas, people taking to the streets waving Mexican flags. In Los Angeles, police in riot gear forming a human barricade to shut down a protest that was blocking the busy 101 freeway. And in another surprising video, protesters burned the American flag. Well, whose side are they on?
Hold up, these niggas burning the flag. These niggas is burning the flag. First of all, you're not getting your point across like this, nigga. You're actually making it worse. You're actually making yourself look like a terrorist. And this is exactly what the fuck we was pointing out about you, motherfucker. Second of all, bitch, people done died behind that flag. People done bled behind that fucking flag. People done lost their family members behind that motherfucking flag. I'm getting sick of this being the one country that do allow motherfuckers to burn their flag. We need to start popping these motherfuckers the same way we run around popping each other. Cause motherfuckers is being way too fucking disrespectful. And since they want to burn the flag, send their ass with their ass. Deport these motherfuckers with the rest of them bum ass bitch ass motherfuckers that want to burn the flag, okay? We in America, bitch. How you want to stay here, but you want to burn the flag, bitch? Get your shit together, nigga. Scary ass nigga. Look at him fidgeting and shit.
Put those images up because I know it causes more people just to try to get attention by burning flags. But there you have it.
So you decide at 9 o'clock in the morning, a social media post went out that said protest, and the police let 101 freeway with everything that the trauma that everything that Los Angeles has been through, traffic anyway on a Sunday. Now they let them shut down an unpermitted protest until 6 o'clock at night. It's unbelievable. And then to understand the Mexican flag and El Salvador flag is not going to sell your story. Your story is, I feel like an American, I've been here. Instead, you're saying, I feel like a Mexican and I deserve to take over here. One of the signs said, America's on stolen land anyway. That's not going to win over today's America. That might have been fantastic in 2020. We're not buying it now. So between that and what's happening with Rubio, pushing to shut down the Darien Gap, the Venezuela taking back their people, what is happening on so many different ways, there is a massive crackdown in America on illegal immigration.
Can we just talk for a second about the...
We tired of that dumb shit, man. Ain't nobody falling for the hook and the sinker, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? We don't give no fuck about that shit no more. Because people started to take notice of real shit, real issues. And these niggas is becoming a real issue.
Gap. That's going to save a lot of lives of women and children in particular. That is some of the most harshest ground to traverse on the planet. And they're bringing
should play a role too.
Little ones coming through. So to hear that Secretary Rubio is concentrating on that is a miracle, really.
There's so many balls in the air, Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And the left, for as much as they care about the humanitarian aspect of immigration, tons of people came through the Darien Gap and lost their lives, to your exact point. That image that we see in Los Angeles, LAPD was ready to engage.
Couple motherfuckers just lost their life coming from, I think, somewhere in Africa. Trying to get somewhere, I think, to England or whatever. A couple motherfuckers lost their lives being in a plane, wheel area or whatever. They suffocated from not having enough oxygen. People don't understand the real negatives to trying to get here illegally, and not even just on our side, just being an immigrant trying to get over here through the water, through a plane or whatever illegally. That shit ain't easy. That shit is not a walk in the park, nigga. People die like that. People lose their life. Some people get trafficked like that. That's the whole problem. That's what we're trying to stop anyway. Also, people keep drawing attention to trying to make it seem like it's racism. And I don't give a fuck if this stolen land, bitch. We got it now.
And arrest folks if necessary. They weren't able to do that. And Bill Malhusian says he spoke to the rank and file, and they said this is the same old crap. We're chasing these guys down around all day for absolutely nothing. And this is what we're seeing. I mean, this is resisting Trump. There you're seeing it in LA. You go over to Chicago, and apparently there are these groups where when they see ICE come in these black SUVs, they mobilize. And ICE was actually not able to make an arrest in Chicago on that day because the community mobilized. But who are you mobilizing to support? The guy in Boston who had a second-degree murder charge? The guy in San Antonio who was found with a murder weapon from an unsolved murder last November, who was, by the way, released by Biden into the interior? Who exactly are you protecting? How about the guy in Buffalo, who is someone who was accused of all kinds of sexual trafficking and was found with an innocent young woman who he is believed to be trafficking at that moment? This is who we're going after. So work with us.
She making the highest point out of everybody. Because Shorty in the beginning didn't even want to show that shit and burn the flag. But that's what the fuck we need to be seeing. The real shit that's really going on and how they really treating us. Motherfuckers need to understand. We need to take more pride in our country. And be more motherfucking serious about how we take this shit. Black people die in the army too, bitch.
To protect the innocent and act humanitarianly by stopping some of the things that we're seeing.
Yeah, the worst go first. Like, who would defend against that, Marie?
Well, the Trump team has been telling us that the worst go first. And I've said on this network...
Well, there's a lot of transparency. I mean, we see...
I've said on this network many times, I support convicted criminals being deported. We saw from some of those early flights to Colombia that it included pregnant women. It included children.
Did they come over illegally?
It included, but they had not been convicted of crimes.
No, the first crime is when you break our law of sovereignty.
The Trump team said it will be the hardened criminals, the people Kayleigh mentioned, convicted of violent crimes.
And if they are with other illegals who cross the border?
Are we okay deporting pregnant women who have not committed a crime except for coming here? If we are, then we should say that. The Trump team should say that. Second, freedom of expression and protest is still legal in this country. We may not like it. Yeah. And to Brian's point, I think you make a good point.
To stop this dumbass bitch. First of all, this ain't the time for this stupid ass shit. They just had a long whole ass week fire, 2-week, 3-week fire up in LA, nigga. No nobody got time for this dumbass shit. In Texas, I know they ready to get rid of these motherfuckers. This bitch is tripping. First of all, you don't know who's illegal that's gonna do a crime. Second of all, again, we gotta send these people through a process. No country's gonna allow anybody to just step into their shit, nigga. You stupid. I hate when dumbass white bitches be talking because they be trying to be so defensive on the wrong issues. You know how many people out here dying because of these immigrants in these situations that these people are putting us in? Because our government refuses to take care of us. Thank God Donald Trump got in the office, because real shit, there's a lot of people, motherfuckers, and got set on fire on trains and shit, man. Like, y'all niggas is tripping. We don't need to be defending these motherfuckers. We need to be finding these motherfuckers and taking them out. Y'all niggas too focused on racism. Racism is over with. It's about nationalism, nigga.
Who are they trying to convince here, right? Who are they trying to convince? I think some of the most effective arguments I've seen made are, for example, people in the restaurant industry, people in the home healthcare industry, industries that rely on immigrants, both legal, undocumented people going through the system, and are willing to work with law enforcement to say, look, parts of this entire city we are sitting in would shut down if every person who came here illegally was deported. So how do we do this in a way that, to Kayleigh's point, protects people from criminals, doesn't shut down major parts of the economy, including the agriculture sector? That's the challenge right now.
Emily.
That ain't no fucking challenge, bitch. Everybody that's on their ass needs to get the fuck up and get a motherfucking job. It's like hella motherfuckers on welfare right now crying on TikTok about welfare, bitch. Like 90% of the motherfuckers that's on there crying about that shit just choosing to not get a job because they getting welfare and Medicaid, etc., etc. Get the fuck off your ass and get a job. Another thing is people need to stop acting like jobs, there's something wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with getting on your grind. At the end of the day, nigga, they make it seem like the jobs that Hispanics be doing is so low level. Like, that shit don't even make sense. It's people that's regular, that's here, that's documented, that are born here, and that were not born here, that are documented to do these jobs. The fuck? And if another thing that she said that was stupid was they going through the process or whatever. If those people are going through the process, then why would they be getting deported? But if restaurants is working with these people, this is my thing. This is exactly what I'm saying. Y'all gotta understand, when they take these people in into these businesses, they paying them under the table. When they paying them under the table, they not taxing them. When they not taxing them, that's money that you not getting at the end of the day because they taxing your ass. They can't tax them because they not documented. They don't technically live here. They're technically not a citizen. You got to understand how this shit works because it's a business. If you gonna get charged for something, nigga, I know for a fact you gonna make sure the next nigga get charged for it. Fuck.
One, protesting on a freeway is always illegal. That's not protected protest, especially non-permitted protest. But secondly, I hear what you're saying, but I feel like we always talk about this. And I think it's a fallacious argument always. It's sort of like saying, if I can't afford to pay my taxes, what am I going to do? Like, I have to do it this way because I can't afford it otherwise. There will be short-term pain as we readjust things. But the notion that the first foundational argument is, well, we rely on illegal immigration in these particular industries doesn't fly, because the American industry is still suffering then if it's not honest labor. And there's a lot of unemployed Americans that then, or legal immigrants that then could be selected for such. I'm not going to bless an argument where the premise relies on the backs of illegal immigrants. And I think to your point, we've seen communities rally in the past around protecting themselves from horrific people like Larry Singleton and Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, right? And to see the communities rally around so misguidedly these recidivist criminals is horrifying to me, because it means that the message has landed in a way that is so toxic and perverted. And when you see them burning the American flag, well, if it sucks here, you don't have to stay. But the reality is, not only is that anti-American, it's pro-cartel. So everyone waving the Mexican flags and everyone shutting down the LA freeway, you are telling me you align yourselves with the cartels above anything.
That's my motherfucking point, man. That's my motherfucking point. You want to burn flags and shit, man? Get the fuck out, man. You can go back where you came from, nigga. Fuck, you don't like it here, nigga. Fuck, you don't like who president is, bitch. You don't like who the fuck we want running the country, bitch. You could move with them too, bitch.
So this mayor decides you can't get to your home in Pacific Palisades, it's too dangerous, but make sure the cops don't get the illegal immigrants out of the streets to block the 101 freeway. They are begging you to leave Los Angeles. You should do that.
Breaking our initial law, whether you are, whatever your health or medical situation is, as you were pointing out, Marie, is breaking our laws to get into the country. And I know during the lead up to the election, people on your side of the...
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know how she was gonna be, but I fuck with her. I wasn't sure how she was gonna come off, but I fuck with her. She being 100. She being 100.
I did not agree with Republicans on the fact that the first law broken is when you don't legally belong in this country. So I get it. We'll have a different discussion about pregnant women with birthright citizenship. Trump is open for that discussion.
Regardless of what these motherfuckers are talking about, you need to realize it's a bigger issue out here. We got multiple issues. You got criminals aspects. You got social aspects. You got economic aspects to look at. Like, it's so many different issues when it comes down to being here illegally. People need to realize that. And when you cheat the system, you can't get over it necessarily, because it just puts us deeper in the hole. You need to understand that even when you're on welfare, the longer you're on welfare, the more motherfuckers is paying out their taxes to pay for what you're doing, how you eating, how you living, etc., etc. Puts us deeper in a deeper hole. Then motherfuckers get to getting taxed more for this, that, and the third, because now we have to take care of that, pay for this, pay for that, when the country already in fucking debt. When we need to be focusing on getting out of debt, when motherfuckers is talking about racism like it's 1942. This shit killing me, man. Anyway, y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think in the comments, man. Personally, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I think these motherfuckers should be deported. Personally. You don't know who is who until they get evaluated. And we would have to get evaluated if we was to go to their country. They'll treat us like criminal if we was to go anywhere else. They want us to learn they shit, all that. Because you have to know certain things when you enter a country. You can't be here not knowing the language, not knowing how the history work, or anything like that. Because you won't be able to gather yourself when you come here. That's why don't none of them damn immigrants be able to talk or be able to migrate within the damn system, because of the simple fact now they so damn within their culture and system. That's all they know. Now they just locked into being the damn immigrant, so it's no progression in that part. Then they stay immigrant. Now they stay illegal. Now we still paying for this, that, and the third, and they still paying these niggas under the table or doing whatever they doing to stay over here, and they having children and this, that, and the third. Now we gotta pay for this, that, and the third when they have them, because they have no documentation.
Hey, gotta know your purpose, understand what work is. These niggas is lurking, observing, trying to close your curtains. These hoes be perping. OG told me, but watch your back.